Hello everybody, Danny Shay here, just jumping on real quick. It's going to be a one and done. I promise. Maybe. Probably not. Just a couple of things. I'm going to read on Biden allowing Ukraine long-range missiles to go into Russia. I did a quick spread on this, and I'll show you what that is. Then I'm going to do a little deeper dive on it. I have, as some of you guys know who have been with me for a while, I have mixed feelings about more weapons equals more war. It doesn't equal more peace. However, I may be wrong with this. So, fingers crossed, I'm looking for more peace. I'm not going to be looking into Biden or Harris or Trump or, excuse me. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow with my soul sister Denise. She's going to be on. And we're going to dig into some politics. And then I'm going to be on with Mary of Earth and Star Wellness on Thursday. Get some wellness. Because let me tell you, we are stressed. I mean, I'm still like, what the hell happened? And Denise and I are going to go into it. We've been chit-chatting backstage, listening to crazy theories that seem true. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's take a look at Ukraine. Before I do, say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Hello, everybody. Psychic Duck. She is in really good spirits today. Me, on the other hand, everything I've done today, I've had to redo like 3 or 4 times. I tried to put a check in, a payment in for a service, and it wouldn't take my credit card. So I did it again. Finally I go, oh, for God's sakes. I drove down to this place, paid the bill, and I get home, and the credit cards went through. So, so now I have to pull them out again. I'm like, and that's just the one thing. There were like 3 or 4 other things. I called on my angels, put a big bubble of protection around me, and things started getting a wee bit better. All right, let's take a look at this. So I pulled some cards just to see, what do we need to know? Is this a good time for me to read on this Ukraine war? Because I don't like reading on the wars. The energy is just, it's too volatile. Duh. All right, first card I got is Strength. I've been getting this card a lot. Psychic Duck, where are you? There you are. I need some help with this one. Thank you. So we're going to need some strength. But we have a celebration, 3 of Cups. And it goes along with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm like, all right then. All right. Things are spinning. Things are turning. Things may be turning with that. So when I dig into the energy of the Russian people, when they're firing rockets into Russia, now, who knows what they're hitting, but reportedly it's strategic things, infrastructure, oil, and things like that, weapons. We'll see. But are the Russian people going to go, oh, hell no? Kind of think so. Let's just look at this from 2 different points of view. Russia. Ooh, I was going to say Ukraine first, but I guess I'm going with Russia. Russia. What are you thinking, Russia? I've heard them saying, oh, we're going to use the nuclear option. Now that's back on the table, blah, 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 blah. Russia. What do you think? It's kind of weird, the little noise that I hear with Trump and Putin and the war over there, and Putin going, don't you talk to me. It's just little sound bites I'm listening. I don't know if it's true or not. This is for entertainment only, by the way. Reading on war. Entertainment. No. Okay. No. All right. Russia. What are you thinking? Using my Rider-Waite deck. Yikes. Russia. Okay, so besides just looking at the title of this card, there is a death to the king down here. And his crown's knocked off. There's a new day. So this isn't like, loss of life, although it could be. It feels, and it is, it feels more of like a change. And we get loss. It's being challenged by complete loss, devastation. At the base of the reading is a celebration. So the underlying energy is, let's get out of this thing. And is that the White House? Where they go, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna let him go. Because I think what happened, and I've been offline with news, so you all may know more than I, but I think Russia bombed some more civilian sites, and I think there were kids, I think. What the hell's wrong with us? All right. In the past, as it relates, it's the King of Cups. My phone is agreeing with everything I've been saying. Okay. Put it on vibrate. We all could use a little of that, I think, every now and again. Did I really just say that? Okay. At the top of the reading. This is sending long-range missiles in. Not in, but allowing them to strike inside Russia. It's like this is the guy who sneaks into camp, takes somebody's defenses, still leaves them with some defenses, but it's like, ooh. That's what it's like. Ooh. And the potential near-term, yes, it's a celebration. It's happiness. Are we winding down on this war? That's what I was getting in the first three. I don't even want to go any further. I just want to leave this at the happy ending. I can't believe I just said that. Okay, here we go. Internally, what's going on here, a new journey. And this is Russia. Russia's on a new journey. But this is Russia too, celebrating. So, I hope. This is is it the Russian people, which the Ten of Cups represents a little bit, the Russian people. Okay, got to focus instead of being so damn silly. Externally, King of Swords. I think more stuff is going to be coming down via Russia. Yeah, hopes and fears that it isn't cray-cray, that it isn't just out there. And Russia, what are you thinking about this long... Oh, thank you. Balance. They're coming to an end. So Russia, what's going on with Russia with these weapons that are being sent into deep inside Russia. It really, let me drop this down so I can point and tell you where I think this is going. So this is how I read this situation. This is kind of like the potential that could come out of it if they stop acting like a fool and they listen to the King of Cups. They're listening to this King of Swords guy. Is this the sword of truth that he has? Or is it just an action card like this Knight of Swords that they won't retaliate and just go kind of cray? This could be that more logical, wiser heads prevail and not this crazy Knight of Swords. Temperance card, bringing us balance. Page of Wands, bringing us new information, new growth, a new way of looking at things. The worry card with the Nine of Swords. Winning at any cost. But then we get the Nine of Cups, the wish card. Wishes fulfilled. What, winning at any cost? Review with the Seven of Pentacles. It's not necessarily going to be all peaceful and easy and balanced. They're going to be looking at some new stuff because they're still really worried. They still want to win. They may get their wish, though. Maybe someone's going to give them something new to think about. We have the Queen of Cups, a secret. We have the Nine of Pentacles, knowing abundance and knowing how to enjoy it, hanging on. And here's the Sword of Truth. As to how you are tied to the devil. Keep working at it. We have a completion card. I wish there was a timing, but there's good cards in here, although there are still kind of warish cards in here too. Let's take a look at Ukraine. Let's take a look at Ukraine and see how are they doing with this? Ukraine, how are you? What's going on with you? What are you feeling? How are you doing with this? How are you feeling? How are you doing with this new ability to fire, to use weapons into Russia to stop the onslaught? And it's the Koreans, the North Koreans, that have joined the fight too. So, Ukraine. And I'm hearing that there are Germany and the new NATO countries, Sweden and Finland, that are kind of stepping up too. This is what I hear for entertainment only. What I hear in my multiple voices in my brain. The Empress. Mother Russia. This is on Ukraine. What are you thinking? King of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. New information coming. A new plan. A new way forward with this King of Wands against the Empress. Winning at any cost. Slow-moving knight in the past. And that's what was driving them absolutely crazy. The slow movement of the U.S., allowing them to use the weapons that we give them. Let's just win this. Let's just fight. Okay. At the top of the reading, the burden, the Ten of Wands, and things moving very fast in the potential near future. And as I said before, not fast enough. They're internally, here's the offer being made. Apparently, they're not looking at it, but I think they looked at it. externally, the Hierophant, the higher order of things, coming together. This seems like it is a group effort. It's just not the U.S., it's others. Hopes and fears. We got this in the Russian card before. And the final outcome, is the Queen of Wands. All right, so this is my Kamala Harris card. Queen of Wands. She's got the cat there. I have a couple of cards for Kamala. You know, I also think her as the Queen of Cups, because if Joe Biden is the king, then Kamala is the queen in the U.S. as it works. I know. But here, the king bringing forth something new, and she is also bringing forth new ideas, new way to look at things, and she's the crazy cat lady. This is going to go into Denise and my reading on politics, I think. Why is she here in the final outcome, if that is her? You guys get to interpret the cards as you see fit. Judgment. The Queen of Wands, clarified by judgment. Retreat. Full-on retreat. Heartbreak. Oh my gosh. Coming together in unity. I'm going to throw one more on this. I'm sorry, you can't see that. I'm throwing cards, you don't know what I'm throwing. Suspension, taking a look at it from a different point of view. Page of Swords, new weapons. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Back to luxury. Let's see what it comes. Moving on to at the base of the reading, moving on to calmer waters. There's secrets that are going to be revealed. This was the first card that we got as far as sneaking into camp, taking somebody's defenses. The Emperor may be a little pissed. They've got new information coming. And new, just flying off the handle and going. And again, we get the Temperance. I'm going to keep going. Balance. The Ten of Cups. And Celebration. All right. So, Russia and Ukraine. It seems like they're both digging in. We're not done with the fighting yet. They are not done with the fighting yet. It looked like there was a Kamala Harris influence on this. Let me kick this back up. Kamala Harris influence in this. And with that Kamala Harris influence, what do we need to know? Let's ask it this way, and this is the last question. What do we need to know about the end of the conflict, the war in Ukraine and Russia, between Ukraine and Russia? What do we need to know? It feels like it's going to get a little worse. Luckily, I didn't see any big tower moments. I just saw fighting, but no tower moments. I did see that the change in Russia, the death card. What do we need to know about the ending of when and how this war will end between Russia and Ukraine? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? people willing to compromise? Is Ukraine willing to say, okay, you can have some of this. We can't keep going on. Will Russia even accept it? Will something else come up? What do we need to know? Winning at any cost. Being challenged by a new journey. I love that. Can I just stop there? Because Russia was saying, we're going to win this war at any cost. Ukraine was saying, we are going to fight and win this at any cost. The cost is huge. Now, either they're foolish or they're going on a new journey. The challenge, how do you get there? At the base of the reading, there's an offer that's being made that isn't being looked at. We got that with Ukraine, and thinking, oh, maybe there's a new offer coming up. We have the Queen of Cups in the past as it relates to, what information from the past. Why Kamala? I just said she was the Queen of Cups in the past. So is this going to go on into 2025? And what does she have a say in this for? Celebration. And this card is also like a celebration in the White House, because it's got the White House. They may be celebrating in the White House. Hey, we ended this. And who's in the White House? Crazy cat lady. Potential near future. Potential near future. Celebration. Internally, new emotional start. Externally, the Queen of Pentacles. Is that the rebuilding? Is that the caring for? Hopes and fears. The Moon card, that the shadows, that the things that are not visible quite yet don't come to the surface. Final outcome. Wait. Three of Wands. It's not a movement card. It's not a bad card. It's waiting for your ship to come in. It's waiting for the perfect wave on another deck. It's, as I look at this, I see ships leaving, troops leaving. Clarifying, please. Giving and receiving. Rebuilding. The higher order of things. It may seem that man's purpose humans' purpose is to always be in conflict, always be in war. With the shift in astrology, with the shift in the stars, moving into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, where we get to let our hair down, where we get to run naked in the streets. I had a friend of mine who was in hair. And I go, you were in hair? And he goes, yeah. On Broadway? Yeah. Were you naked? Yeah. All right then. Showing it to the world. Queen of Wands. Crazy cat lady again. She's in here twice. At the base of the reading, the family, wealth, finances, stability. Moving on to calmer waters. The Nine of Cups, wish is fulfilled. And a new way forward, a new growth. Thank you. when I read on Ukraine the very first time, I said, this is going to be a quick war. And it should have been. But Ukraine said, oh, hell no. And I said that even if it lasts a day and kills people, it's too long. This spread here seems to indicate to me that it's going to be over. That the fighting, we got a new journey. We have a new emotional start. We have a celebration and we have the Queen of Cups celebrating in the White House with the crazy cat lady. Do you think Kamala Harris has multiple personalities? Or maybe she's just looking in the mirror. Did she clone herself? Thank you guys for watching. It seems like when I read that they just get better and better as the stream goes on. Maybe it's because I get a little serious. Maybe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Peace and love.